9440.
4405.
9440
All right, welcome back, crime fighters. It's time for another edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted, the program where you get to help make Calhoun County a better and safer place. I'm Chris Wright, along with Calhoun County Sheriff Matthew Wade. Good to see you, Sheriff.
Hey, it's always good to be back, and every time you say that, I keep waiting for you to call me Chief Deputy, so it's still the new role is still takes a little bit to get used to. So,
But from what I hear, things are going well.
things are going well. We're helping a lot of people. Things are going good. You know, the deputies seem to be excited about what we're doing, and the main goal is to be a servant and help other people. And I'm really glad at what I couldn't be any prouder than the work that the deputies do each and every day.
Also, of course, proud of the work that our viewers are doing.
Hey, every week they've never let us down. 4 people arrested brings our total up to 3,976 people put in jail because somebody was willing to get involved, and we can't do it alone. You know, everybody wants to talk forensics, but the good old-fashioned police work comes from having community trust, so that's what we believe in.
Yeah, the forensics is great evidence, but you don't even know what to look for a lot of times unless somebody shares a little information.
You got to have human involvement, and we got to be part of the community. The community's got to believe in us, and that's our goal at the Sheriff's Office.
We're into the summertime now. A lot of folks are out having fun doing various things, and let's talk a little bit about water safety, because without trying to put a spotlight on any individuals, we don't want to give anybody any attention more than they need right now, but it has not been the safest start to the water season.
No, you know, boating, swimming. In today's world, you can see things where somebody was killed somewhere up north from electrified pools, some things like that you can't see, but docks. You know, today's docks are extravagant. If you ever go out on the lakes and there's all this electricity going to them, you know, just be aware of what that is. You never want to see somebody get killed or drowned just because of things they could prevent, like life jackets. Right. Me and my son fish a lot, and we go out in the boat. We put our life jackets on. We put our safety lanyard on to cut the motor in case we fall out. Just last week, a water officer up in South Carolina was run over by a prop, killed him. You know, we got to control the things we can. Swim with a buddy. Always wear a life jacket. You know,
and that life jacket, it's not required for adults to be wearing it. You're required to have it, but you're not required to be wearing it. But the statistics show that if you are wearing it, you are so much more likely to survive an accident.
It's like a seatbelt. You know, if you're going to, I've heard it. People say, well, I'll put my seatbelt on if I see something's fixing to happen. It doesn't work that way. Right. When something happens, you're just trying to survive, and either you wear your seatbelt or you don't. It's only for your benefit. Mm-hmm. Life jackets, me and my son wear them. There was a picture of my son one day in a boat. My daddy got on to him. He said, that boy didn't have a life jacket. I said, I promise. He had one, and he had it on. He was just sitting there at the time. But, you know, nobody wants to see somebody get hurt or killed. You know, and any child in a boat has to have a life jacket on, right, 8 years of age and younger. But still, at 8 years old, you know, 9 years old, you're still not that experienced in life.
And normally, if you're going off the boat for some reason that's unexpected, it's not the best scenario for even the best swimmer.
No, even for the best swimmer, I mean, here's the thing, you could fall out, hit your head, become unconscious. Most life jackets are built to turn you upright, keep your face out of the water. It's a big deal. You know, nobody wants to see somebody die when they don't have to.
Absolutely.
And life jackets are like seat belts. You got to wear them. You got to wear them every time. It's like the motor cutoff, call them the lanyards, the kill switch. You know, you got to have that on. If you're ever ejected from a boat and that motor doesn't get cut off, you know.
It's bad news for you, bad news for everybody else on the boat, and bad news for everybody around you.
Yeah, you know, and it's just got to be safe, be smart.
All right, but have some fun on the water. We're not saying don't have fun, just do it as safely as you can and prevent what is preventable. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have some great guests with us here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.
The Ford brand has always brought you impressive style and legendary quality, and Sonny King Ford brings you the lowest price and the largest inventory, new or pre-owned. The new 2015 F-150 gets the best gas mileage of any truck without giving up its powerful towing capacity. The iconic new 2015 Mustang, with its classic pony car looks and hunkered down stance, preserves a legacy that defines American motoring. For over 93 years, Sonny King Ford, for the best cars and best price.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
A crackhead,
drug addict,
alcoholic,
meth freak,
a wretch.
like me.
I once was.
Homeless.
Broken, sad,
just lost,
But now I am.
sober.
happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
I have my own lawn care service. One day I had some blaze that was bent. I was probably here for 5 minutes and they had me back on the road going.
It helps me make more money simply because it's a more dependable machine. In side-by-side comparisons, people want to say they're better, but I've driven them and Toro is the best.
Hey folks, come see us at Foothills Tractor. We're your one-stop shop for anything you need. Locally owned, locally operated, give you the best customer service guaranteed.
Hi, I'm Forbes Winston, standing in for Katina Stroud, and this is the Family Tip of the Week. One of the unaddressed elements of children's behavior is the pain that families go through, knowing that others are judging them, because the fact is they are being judged. When parents have to go to school constantly because of their kids' outbursts, when they get in conflicts with the neighbors because of the kids' behavior, and when they're at the supermarket and the kid throws a temper tantrum, or they're at the mall with their adolescent child and he raises his voice or gives his parents back talk, it's completely humiliating. It's natural for parents to get angry at the child when behavior problems are ongoing, but often that anger is triggered by the shame parents feel regarding what other people think about how they parent. If the kid is acting this badly, they reason that it must be direct reflection on them. So parents feel that twice the pain, not only the pain of knowing their child is not functioning well, but the pain of being seen as a bad parent. Because of their embarrassment and shame, I think parents tend to make errors in judgment, and they respond ineffectively to their kids. In their gut, they feel humiliated, embarrassed, and have a lot of self-doubt. Well, here's the truth. Every family has problems. Many of them have to do with kids. Some of them have to do with inappropriate behavior by adults, and some of them have to do with finances. But every family's got problems. Remember, the worst mistake parents make is giving the power to the public over to their decision-making about their child. The best thing you can do for your child is not judge your insides by others' outsides. Parents, keep trying, because your child is your greatest love in creation. Try something different, try other resources, just keep trying. Doing this could be the one different thing that opens the door to change in your child. For more tips, please contact Family Links at 256-820-5911. Thank you.
And welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. First up in our lineup this week, Jesse Quinn. Mr. Quinn, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for failure to appear on theft of property 4th. And take a look at Tina Mosley. Miss Mosley, last known to be living in Ohatchee, she's wanted for bond revocation on possession of a controlled substance, use and possession of drug paraphernalia, failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance, illegal possession of prescription drugs, and use and possession of drug paraphernalia. And this is Colin Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn, last known to be living in Piedmont, he's wanted for failure to pay on negotiating a non-negotiable instrument. That's a bad check, folks. And this is Jessica Bryant. Miss Bryant, last known to be living in Jacksonville, she's wanted for failure to appear on theft by deception and negotiating a worthless non-negotiable instrument. And meet Jason McDaniel. Mr. McDaniel, last known to be living in Oxford, he's wanted for failure to pay on burglary 3rd. And last up for the first half of our lineup, Tabitha Higgins. Miss Higgins, last known to be living in Oxford, she's wanted for failure to appear for obstruction of justice by giving a false ID. And that's it for the first half of our lineup. Stay tuned for the second half later in the show.
All right, we are back. We'll have some more bad guys for you here in just a few minutes, but right now we want to recognize some good guys and gals in East Alabama here that are doing some great things. Valerie Richardson joining us from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Good to see you, Valerie.
Valerie Shannon.
Valerie
Thank
Shannon.
you. Thank you.
I'm thinking Gadsden State, and I'm getting names mixed up here. But anyway, sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right. Glad to be here.
We are glad that you are here, and we are glad that Big Brothers Big Sisters has been here for 35 years now.
I know. Can you believe it?
We're celebrating the anniversary. Was it Thursday?
Yes, Thursday, coming up Thursday in Gadsden. We're having it at the Exchange Bank, and we've invited bigs and littles from our past and present and donors and corporate sponsors and just everybody that's helped us with our sustainability, being here all these years, and we're very excited. For those who aren't familiar with Big Brothers Big Sisters, we're affiliated with the National Big Brothers Big Sisters of America, and we are a mentoring organization. We serve kids 6 to 18 through either school-based or community-based programs. We get our volunteers to commit to a year of service, and they help them, you know, with their education. We want them to inspire to stay in school and to go to college and just do really well, and that relationship really helps them do that.
Over 35 years now, you look back and you think, okay, some of these kids that were the little brothers and sisters 35 years ago, where are they now?
Well, a lot of them are volunteers. You know, they come back and, you know, they want to help too. And a lot of them help us with fundraisers and a lot of things. And, you know, our goal is for them to be successful and to stay in school and graduate. And so we're just bringing all those people together with this anniversary. And, you know, it's because of the people who've committed to us through the years. I look back and looking at our history, and I know you were a part of that. You served on our board of directors at one time and helped with fundraisers, the Eat Big and the Swing for a Million. And those fundraisers, you know, helped support this community and helped our matches in this community. We serve 5 counties, DeKalb, Cherokee, Etowah, Calhoun, and Talladega counties. I look back, you know, United Way's been a big influence to help our sustainability too. And so it's really through devoted staff and board and community partners. That
partnerships, like we had a partnership with the Sheriff's Office.
That's
as well.
right, that's right. They helped us with recruiting deputy sheriffs to mentor in schools. And it was a wonderful partnership, and they've always helped us with our fundraisers too. So and they've, you know, and that's long term. They've been, you know, supporting us a long time.
All right, so 35 years. There's something that's never happened for our chapter of Big Brothers Big Sisters, but now it has. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm very excited to introduce Amber Brown and her little sister Skyla, and they are not only Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northeast Alabama Female Match of the Year, but also they won state. So they're representing Alabama as the Big Sister and Match of the Year, and they've competed for this actually, along with around 2,000 other matches across the state. So we're very proud of them, and I wanted to invite them here today to kind of talk to you about their match.
Glad to have you here. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're glad to be here. Thank you for having us on the show. Like she was saying, I really enjoyed being a big sister, especially to Skyla. She's a special young girl. I met her when she was in kindergarten, and now she's going into the 7th grade, which is amazing to see her grow over all that time. And I was actually a senior in high school when I met her. And it was actually just school-based, which there's different types of matches. Ours was school-based, and I had talked to Valerie after I graduated, and I had decided to actually go into the community-based, and that way we could do things like go to the movies, we go and get our nails done, all that girly type of things that you like to do. But we also like to go, like we went to the factory, and we, you know, did the trampoline experience there. When we like to go on the field trips with the actual program, we go to places like the aquarium and to the zoo and stuff like that. So, and we're about to actually go to DeSoto Caverns in July, so that'll be a lot of fun, and they give us a lot of opportunities to get out into the community and do a lot of fun things. So
Skylar, I'm going to warn you. DeSoto Caverns, you get down in that cave, your cell phone's not going to work.
I've been there before. It's pretty fun.
It is pretty. So I guess at this point you probably can't remember your life without her.
Yeah.
Y'all been together for a long time?
Yeah, she's like an actual sister to me. I don't consider her as a big sister from the program. I consider her an actual big sister.
That's pretty high praise right there. That's pretty awesome. What are the favorite things that you do together?
Normally like just going to the movies or going to get our nails done or whatever. Doesn't matter what we're doing, Amber always makes it fun.
Yeah. Well, that is really awesome. Congratulations on the match of the year.
Yes, sir.
And have they handed that out yet, or?
Well, they usually give the national award in June, and
Okay.
so we don't know yet.
Oh, so yeah. You got a chance for the big time.
Yes,
But
they did compete nationally.
regardless of national, this is a big honor statewide, and it shows a great level of commitment from both of you, and we're very proud of you, and thank you.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And that's not where it ends either. We've got some more good news that we're going to share after the break, aren't we?
Yes.
All right.
That's right.
So we'll come back in just a few moments here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.
AOD Federal Credit Union. You already know their friendly staff and great loan products. So here's reason number 8 to choose AOD FCU, a new all-platinum Visa credit card. Call 1-800-637-0299 or visit AODFCU.com to start earning 1% cash back on purchases. Your good credit earns you a better rate. A new Platinum Visa card. Another reason you belong at AOD Federal Credit Union.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
A crackhead.
Drug addict, alcoholic, meth freak,
A wretch.
like me.
I once was.
Homeless.
Broken. Sad.
Just lost.
but now I am
Sober.
Happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
And welcome to the second half of our lineup. First up this half, Jordan Brown. Mr. Brown, last known to be living in Weaver, he's wanted for failure to pay on possession of marijuana. Second. And meet Roger Cheatham. Mr. Cheatham, last known to be living in Jacksonville, he's wanted for failure to pay on use and possession of drug paraphernalia. And this is Chelsea DeSillis. Miss DeSillis, last known to be living in Anniston, she's wanted for failure to pay on unemployment compensation violation. And meet Cynthia Chambers. Miss Chambers, last known to be living in Anniston, she's wanted for failure to appear on theft of property. Second. And this is Stanley Tidwell. Mr. Tidwell, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for failure to pay on criminal mischief. Second. And meet Kyle Sharpton. Mr. Sharpton, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for failure to pay on public intoxication. And last up in our lineup this week, Tellis Lowry. Mr. Lowry, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for failure to appear on receiving stolen property. Second. And that's it for our lineup this week. If you know the whereabouts of any of these folks, please give us a call at Crime Stoppers, 256-238-1414.
All right, welcome back again to Calhoun County's Most Wanted. We'll have the Crime Stoppers segment of the show coming up in just a few minutes. Talk about some property crimes that hopefully you can help us with. But Sheriff, welcome you back onto the set. We got a crowd of guests here today, and we're having to share seats.
They are way more important than me. I'm glad to get them on, and you know, I watched them say what they had to say, and man, that's just good stuff. So
Talking about Big Brothers Big Sisters,
Absolutely.
and now we just met the state of Alabama Big Sister and Match of the Year. And now we get to introduce the state of Alabama Big Brother and Match of the Year. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Bill McPherson and Caleb here. And that's both matches for the state from right here in Northeast Alabama.
good things must be happening there, or wouldn't be here otherwise.
So Bill, how long have you been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters?
I've been involved for 5 years now, since May of well, can't go back, but I know it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years this year. May the 12th of this year has been 5 years.
That'd be 2012.
2012.
All right. I can do math.
Iffy for me. So
Jacksonville State University taught me. Okay, all right. It's a lot easier when the cameras aren't turned on.
That's
by the way,
right.
but I'm used to them now. Caleb, how about you? Are you used to the cameras yet? You've been on TV a lot, haven't you? No, no. All right. Well, you will be with a face like that. You're gonna be on camera a lot. What do you do when you guys hang out together?
Like we'll do a lot of stuff like swimming, hit golf balls out in the backyard and stuff like that, and play pool.
So which one's your favorite?
Swimming.
Swimming. Every time I've ever tried to play golf, I've ended up being more mad than I was relaxed after doing it.
Yeah. I can't ever get past the windmill.
What windmill?
On the putt-putt course.
Oh, yeah. Mine is the one that goes up and back down. I don't.
So how you doing in school, Caleb?
Good.
Good?
Yes, sir.
Does he help you with that?
Yes, sir.
Bill, tell us about the role of a big brother at Big Brothers Big Sisters.
I think the role is to spend time with my little brother and show him, one, that I, as not a family member, that I care about him. I think the kids today we have, I think they, when they got somebody know that love them other than their parents or grandparents, I think it makes them better in society. So spending the time with him, going to school, talking to the principal or school teachers, being involved with him, picking him up, talking to him about everyday life, being respectable and manable, those types of things, I think plays a great role in helping him and being a role model for him. And hope when he grows up that he'll become a big brother too.
Investing that time, when kids see that somebody's investing in them, they see that they're worth something. Sheriff, you see that all the time in your work. There's people that feel like they're valued and people who don't feel like they're valued, and
makes
different results.
Even it goes even into the workforce. You got employees, you want to make them feel valued, but nothing beats personal investment into a child. You can't give them a video game, you can't give them artificial things. They've got to have that personal investment. If you do the personal investment up front, they'll be good, productive citizens in the end, and that's what we want. I mean, we want people like Caleb to end up being sheriff or being on TV. Like you said, he's got a good face for it. I got a face for radio. but personal investment with people, I mean, that's what we're here for. That's what we live life for, is to interact with people, and you can't replace that with internet or video games. So.
Hey, Caleb, we're talking about your future here. What do you think about your future? Have you thought much yet about what you want to do in life?
Well, playing football.
Uh-huh.
And if that don't work out, probably run a business, my own business.
There you go, entrepreneur. I like that.
Yeah.
There's never been a better time, I don't think, for somebody to be an entrepreneur. I think society today, we're kind of gearing up to, there's some hurdles to jump, but there's a lot of opportunity as well.
You got to have a dream. That's it.
So Bill, tell us about the organization, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and here in Northeast Alabama, I know we've got a lot of great matches like yours and Caleb's, but we also have some kids that don't have a match yet, don't we?
Right. We still have numbers of kids that don't have matches right now, and the organization is always looking for volunteers to help out, to spend time. There's not a lot of time that they're really asking. I think it's 4 hours. The minimum is 4 hours a month. I think most volunteers go above and beyond because we do it because we love it. We love spending the time with the kids and helping them out to where they do become better in society, and grow up and just learn to be good overall. I mean, it's just a good feeling to be with the organization, and we need so many more volunteers to help out to carry on with what's going on right now.
And like Amber said, she started out with a school-based match, which is a lesser commitment to begin with, and then she said, you know what, I do like this, and I'm graduating school, but I don't want this to stop, so she moved into the community-based mentorship, which is a little bit more involved. And there are ways if somebody says, yeah, I'm not sure how much time I'm able to commit yet, you can get involved and then kind of work your way into it.
Right. Same here. I started out in a smaller area, like a T-ball type thing, and then I met Ms. Valerie Shannon, who's our director at Central Alabama Community College. She had an office there, so when I started working there, It's where I met her at. And then we sit and talk one day, and I decided, I got the time that I can invest in some child's life, to help them out. And that's the way that I got involved with the bigger program now.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time here on the show, but we appreciate you guys. Congratulations on the state award. Good luck with the national. And
thank you.
Just have fun together.
We will.
All right. Anybody else that wants to get involved, talk to Big Brothers Big Sisters. Valerie can definitely find a way to get you involved in helping kids here in our community. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Crime Stopper segment of Calhoun County's Most Wanted.
AOD Federal Credit Union. You already know their friendly staff and great loan products. So here's reason number 8 to choose AOD FCU, a new all-platinum Visa credit card. Call 1-800-637-0299 or visit AODFCU.com to start earning 1% cash back on purchases. Your good credit earns you a better rate. A new Platinum Visa card. Another reason you belong at AOD Federal Credit Union.
The Ford brand has always brought you impressive style and legendary quality, and Sonny King Ford brings you the lowest price and the largest inventory, new or pre-owned. The new 2015 F-150 gets the best gas mileage of any truck without giving up its powerful towing capacity. The iconic new 2015 Mustang, with its classic pony car looks and hunkered down stance, preserves a legacy that defines American motoring. For over 93 years, Sonny King Ford, for the best cars and best price.
I have my own lawn care service. One day I had some blades that was bent. I was probably here for 5 minutes, and they had me back on the road going.
It helps me make more money simply because it's a more dependable machine. And side-by-side comparisons, people want to say they're better, but I've driven them, and Toro is the best.
Hey folks, come see us at Foothills Tractor. We're your one-stop shop for anything you need. Locally owned, locally operated, give you the best customer service guaranteed.
Welcome to the Crime Stoppers portion of our show. First up on your Crime Stoppers case list, sometime between May 29th and May 30th, an unknown person stole several pieces of lawn maintenance equipment. The unknown person stole the equipment from the back of a trailer that was parked in a yard in the 400 block of Little John Road. And sometime on May 25th, the white Toyota Corolla was broken into by unknown persons. A woman's purse was stolen from that vehicle. It contained U.S. currency and some other items. And last up on your case list this week, between May 23rd and May 24th, a red Toyota pickup truck was stolen from a field in the area of Whites Gap Road and Shelton Farm Road by some unknown persons. And if you have any information on these cases, please give us a call at Crime Stoppers, 256-238-1414. Remember, we want your information and not your name.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
All right, before we wrap up for the week, it's time for our Crazy Criminal of the Week. And Sheriff, I certainly would not encourage people to steal anything, but the lesson we learned from our Crazy Criminal this week is if you're going to steal surveillance cameras, steal them all.
Well, today's world, technology, the cloud, and other things, just because you steal the camera doesn't mean that they can't get the footage.
That's true, too.
That looks like, that's Walmart.
That's at a Walmart. The guy went in there and stole, I think, 3 security cameras, but he apparently wasn't aware of the one that was trained on him while he's putting them under his jacket.
Well, that's not crazy. That's called not being smart. That's not being smart.
So, there you go.
Yeah, they got about 3 million cameras in every Walmart. So
yeah. The Walmart is just not the place you want to do, whether inside or outside on the premises, whatever you do, they're going to have video of it.
And we love it because they really help us a lot of times doing that. But
a lot of folks are doing that. There's a lot of video cameras out there. You may not realize it, but you're probably on camera if you're shopping.
You're absolutely right. You're going to be on camera and sometimes audio. So, that might be something to think of. But one thing I just want to say, the looks on the big sister, the big brother.
Yeah.
I don't think you can buy that kind of look.
No.
I just wanted to say that that's just something that really impressed me. So.
All right. Definitely that servant's heart that you keep talking about.
Servant's heart. Mm-hmm. Consider helping somebody else today.
All right. Well, we are about done with our time. We thank you for joining us, and we'll be looking for you again next week, but hopefully not in the lineup on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.